Hi guys, I got this mic on here. I'm just trying it out, and I have been delivered a package yesterday from courier that I had ordered a couple of weeks ago, and I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty surprised that it came in so fast as well. Anyways, it's from TMG Industrial. Came from Vancouver to Mississauga, and yeah, like I say, I'm pretty excited to open it up. And first of all, I'll kind of show you what it's in. It's in a big wooden box. And it is a bike lift. As you can see, part of the picture, some of it's ripped off. 1,500 pounds max it'll take, 32.5 maximum height, minimum height 7.25, as you can see. So we got a bit of orange color in it, matched the Harley. So features are there, you can read them over. I won't bore you with that. So I'm just gonna open this up and look at the manual, get started on it, and I won't bore you for a whole lot of it, just bits and pieces of it. Back at you. So I'm just opening this box, the Pandora box, I'm going to call it, and they've got these little clips on it. I can show you right here. So what you got to do is what I do here is just get a small flat screwdriver. There's a little hole in it, and then you bend it up. And then I have, just hang on, my pliers over here. I have these duckbill pliers, I call it. And then I just put it on here and bend it straight up. Lift it up, and I got the packaged very, very well. So, there. Not sure what I'm going to use that box for. It'd be nice to have that box. But anyhow. So, inside, we'll show you the package there, how well put in place, and the weight with the box and everything, I've been told was 125 pounds, so I think that box is probably maybe 50 pounds, so probably 500 some pounds otherwise. So hey guys, I'm back. Just working on this lift. So I've got it in place where I want it. It's right there. Just putting the front end where the tire has to go, the stopper and the crank and assembly to put on. I got all the bolts ready here. So if you don't care, see how that's shiny? That should face towards the I don't know, the hex end, I guess it's called. If you don't care, it doesn't matter really. I'm maybe just too fussy. So, anyways, they're all lined up. I'm not sure where these have to go yet, so stay tuned. But I got the air. That's the foot pedal for it, so it cranks it up and down. There's a stopper there, so when you crank it up and you want to lock it in place, there's latch up there, and it goes into these grooves here. Latch is right there, and that'll put it in place. Looks pretty solid. Pretty happy with it so far. So anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to get this front piece put together, and then I'll turn the video on again and show you what I've done. Okay, I'm back. So it's I got these 4 bolts on. I got the plate on for the front tire stopper, it's called. And I got the Milwaukee tool with it's a 17-inch millimeter socket and a 17-inch wrench. So let's get the wrench underneath the nuts here, and then use that to tighten it up. A little noisy, but that one I might have to, just because it's on an angle, I'll have to use this other ratchet type. So. Very simple operation. I thought I'd have to put the whole frame underneath it, but all that framework underneath, it all is already attached, so very little assembly, just this top part and the 2 side extensions. So there, that's that side. Okay, just have to do that other side, this one here. I'll get the bolts in there. There's 6 bolts there. Anyways, I won't bore you with that. Stand by. Peekaboo. So I got this tire spreader, whatever you want to call it, that just cranks in and put the tire up to there. Crank it in. Looks like it goes right in. So all those are on solid. I think that's it for that part of it. So, like I say, 17 millimeters for that. There's 2. There's 4 of these rings, and I'm not sure where they have to go yet. They're for tie down. I'm assuming on the front here somewhere, and maybe they replace one of these bolts, but it doesn't say that in the instructions, so I'll have to read that a little bit more and check it out. But other than that, yeah, pretty simple process. I certainly thought it was going to be a lot tougher. It's very heavy, taking it out of the box, so 2 people is probably better than 1, but I did it. And you just have to watch on your floor, if you got a floor like I do, this stucco type flooring, that you don't scrape it, because it will scrape. I thought it was on wheels, but yeah, no wheels at all on it. So you want to make sure you put it in the right spot. And yeah, looking good. So I'm going to continue on, put the sides on, which I really don't need right now, but I'm going to put them on anyways. There's tubing for that. That's the side, one side there. Tubings, those are the end pieces for the tail and each side. So I'll get that all together, and then I'll show you the end results. These pipes that go in, they just slide in either side, stick out there. And then your side plates will go on, which is right there. I'll slide that on, and I'm assuming there's a pin for them as well. We'll check that out. I'll put them on and then let you have a look at it. So I just put the one side on. I'll show you this. That's how it slides in. So it's those tubes there, and that side's already in. And I'm assuming there's pins here, but maybe those are the tie down that has to go in here. Maybe I'm thinking that might be it. I'm not 100% sure. You'll notice on these ramps or side pieces, there's two holes. They have to go to the back, because I think what sits on there is your end pieces that are here. But yeah, see the little slots in here, those little pins and that, they have to go in these holes right there. Okay, so I just have to slide that in. You got to play around with it a bit and slide it in. If you don't want them on, then you don't have to put them on. So you should have them on if you're going to ride their bike up on there, and then you can take them off and work at it. This gives you a little bit more room to put your feet when you're putting the bike on. I haven't done it yet, obviously, so I'm back on here to show you. They gave these rings for your tie downs to go on here, but they bolt on. So every time you want to take this part off, you're going to have to take that out and slide this side unit on if you don't want to work on it. So what I've found is these clips here. So I'm going to put those in instead. They're going to go into here, and then they'll just go like that. That'll just take place of these, and then these here, I'm going to find a spot once I get the bike on. I may drill a hole out and put them on either side of here, maybe at the back here somewhere. And then that way they're stationary. I don't have to move them around. And then what I might do too, which is kind of a con on this thing, is every time you want to take this side plate off, you're going to have to slide it out and then store it somewhere. So what I'm going to do is try to maybe put some hinges, one here and maybe one here. Back in and clip them in, and then it'll be a lot easier. So I'm going to check that out. That's the only thing I have an issue with, that and no wheels on the bottom to lift it up, and if you wanted to move it around a little bit rather than scrape the floor. But all in all, awesome looking machine. I'm excited to use it, and we'll see how it performs. But very solid metal. Heavy gauge. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll let you know on that. But yeah, so now I got the back ramp on. I left the other two sides off for now. I don't really need them unless I'm putting a four-wheeler on it. So I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to put my little project bike that I have over there on it and see what it looks like. I'll give you a video of that shortly. So I just got the little bike on there. Just going to crank this up. Goes into the wheel. up. I'll raise that lift up. Noise in the compressor, but fits in there pretty good. So yeah. And then don't forget to lock this. Here we'll lock it. That drops that tail piece in there, and then you can just let it off and it will stick there. Hey guys, so I just gotta turn this music down, sorry. Anyways, I went ahead, a little anxious I guess, but I ended up drilling out some holes to put these eye-rings in. Then I found some little rubber washers, grommets there. I'm going to just put on there on the top. Same with this side here. I drilled another one here. Put that in there. And that way there. I'm not going to put any at the back right now. I think the front's fine. If I need to drill something in the back, I'll do that later on. But I think I'll be fine with that. So I'm just going to bolt them down, and then I'm going to move these carbiners over to here and fasten it down. That way they're not around the bottom of this. They'll be in the ring. So anyways, so I'll show you that and we'll carry on. So yeah, everything's put together. I got it raised up there, bike's on. Like I say, that's my 1974 CB 125. I'm working on it for about a year. Yeah, I'm gonna try to maybe at the back here when that slides down, I'm just wondering if I can get a set of wheels to put on the bottom of that, so when it goes down it rolls off. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference putting it on, because the bike, it'll raise it up so that the bike won't get on there easy enough. So I'm going to try to figure something out there. And like I say, I'm going to put maybe a couple hinges in either side here, so I can just fold these down, and when they're not being used, and just pull these rods out. So yeah, pretty happy with it so far, so good. Like I say, the metal, pretty thick metal. Probably about an hour at the most to put everything together. I think there's like 10 pieces all together to put on. So other than that, we'll try it out. Pretty happy with it, and we'll go from there.